Hello, welcome to Centennial Hall, room 1141. This is one of our conference rooms here in the building, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how the technology works in here. You'll notice on the wall we have our flat panel TV here, and everything we're going to need to control what goes on the TV is going to be on the wall plate over here. In the upper left-hand corner is our display area. Right now off is highlighted. When I hit the on button, that's going to power on the TV for us and get us ready to go. Now, everything that we're going to plug in is going to go down on the wall plate that's right below down here. And I've got a couple of different devices and all the cables necessary to just quickly run through all the different options for you here. So the first thing I'll do is I'm going to grab a VGA cable and I'm going to hook up my laptop. So I've just got your standard VGA cable that you'll use when you connect the laptop. And I'm going to plug it into the side. And then I'll plug this in to the port labeled VGA on the wall plate. And then for the audio, I'm going to go ahead and plug right into the audio there, and I'll take that cable and I'm going to plug it into the headphone jack on my laptop. Now my laptop should be ready to go, so I come back over to the wall plate and I make sure that PC is pressed and highlighted on here, which it is. And then whatever I'm showing on my laptop or whatever I've hooked up with the VGA cable is going to show up on the screen for us. Now a quick note on the audio. The audio is controlled right here from the volume knob on the device. And if you'll look at the TV quick, you'll see that when I adjust the audio up and down, that the little volume meter on the TV adjusts up and down as well. So you'll know that it's working for you. Okay, the next thing we'll do is we'll stick with my laptop here. My laptop is able to connect in two different ways, the VGA being one. And the next one is with an HDMI cable. Now you can use this HDMI cable to connect any type of device that you have that has a HDMI output. I'm just going to use the computer for demonstration purposes here. So I plug that into my computer, and then I'm going to go to the port labeled HDMI on the wall plate and switch to the corresponding button on our controller. And that'll say HDMI. And then my laptop should come up on the screen. Now if it doesn't come up right away, might happen to come up, but if yours doesn't, one of the reasons is going to be that you haven't told your laptop to be in the correct mode. You need to make sure and tell your laptop there's an external projector connected to it. The way you can do that is through your control panel, or the shortcut is hold down the function key and press F8. And then that's going to give you the option to go through the different modes on your computer. And you'll want to choose the duplicate mode so that whatever you're showing on your laptop is going to show up on the screen as well. Okay, the next thing that I have set up here is I have a DVD player sitting over on the counter here. Now you don't have to use a DVD player to use these inputs. It can be any device that you have. And the first one that we'll talk about is the composite input, or the video input. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my standard RCA cable here, yellow for the video, left and right with the white and the red for the audio, and then I'm going to plug into the corresponding ports on the back of my DVD player, line out for the yellow, and then red and white for my audio. Then I'm going to come up to the wall plate here, the controller, and I'm going to hit the video button. And then that video is going to show up in just a second once I hit play on my DVD player and make sure it's got the correct output. And there it is up on the screen. Okay, you'll notice that the volume went away there when I hit that button, and a little mute comes up on the screen. That's because I've got an audio mute button right there, and that will work for any source that you have. You can just go ahead and mute the audio, and when you're done, compress it again, and the volume will come back for you. Okay, so the final one that we have is our component video, also labeled YPRPB, which are like the abbreviations for the different cables that are run on a component input. And so the way that we're going to do that is I'm going to just connect it to the back of my DVD player again. It's got two different outputs on it. And so it's going to be the green, the blue, and the red. Now you don't have to have a green, blue, and red cable for it. As long as your cables match up on each end, you're fine. So I'm going to put the yellow in the green, the white in the blue, and the red in the red. And as long as I remember which ones I did, when I come down to my wall plate, I can put the white in the blue, the red in the red, and the yellow in the yellow. Now, that's going to connect the video for me. And once I change the input on my DVD player to component, or the output rather, then that's going to be the video portion of it. And if I want to do audio with the component, I have to plug in separate audio cables. So I'm going to go ahead and plug those back in, left and right, and then I'm going to come up and plug them left and right on my DVD player. And now I'm all set up, so I can come and press the YPRPB button on the touch panel, unmute the audio, and now we're ready to go. Okay, there's also one other button on here, and it says Auto Image on there, and that's an important button if your aspect ratio or your video gets shifted on the screen or something. It happens with a laptop from time to time, so everything will just kind of be off-center. You hit that Auto Image button, and it's just going to resync everything together so that you get a nice clear picture. When I'm all done with whatever I'm doing here, I go back to my display area for the final time, and I'm going to hit the off button. And that's just going to power off the television for us and get everything back to the way it was. So if you have any questions or concerns, please be sure to give a call to Academic Technology Services, and we'd be happy to help. Thank you.